3 hours, the trial for former House Speaker Larry Householder will begin. 10 TV's Amy Steigerwald is live outside the Ohio State House as jury selection begins in a few hours. Amy.
Yeah, that's right, Clay. Jury selection starting at 9:30 this morning for former Ohio House Speaker Larry Householder. This is a very high-profile case, and a lot is expected to come out of it. It's been nearly 3 years almost since we first learned about this. So prosecutors, just to break down, they are alleging former Ohio House Speaker Larry Householder and 4 other individuals accepted bribes from First Energy, which helped pave the way for House Bill 6. And that bill provided $1 billion bailout that saved 2 Ohio nuclear plants, once owned by a First Energy subsidiary. Now, the FBI says the energy company funneled money through dark money groups that helped elect Householder and other lawmakers who would support that bill. Householder, along with former Ohio GOP chair Matt Borges, will stand trial in this racketeering case, and both are maintaining, they say, they are innocent, you guys.
Now, Amy, before we let you go, we do know that some high-profile people received subpoenas to testify, the Attorney General Dave Yost here in Ohio among them. Talk about the legal analysis that you're getting about this massive case.
Yeah, so we're hearing from legal experts just this morning who've really been following these details since 2020. David DeVillers, just to give you an idea, he was the U.S. attorney when charges originally were announced against Householder. He says the fact that many of Householder's co-dependents have the fact that they've taken guilty pleas won't necessarily impact his outcome, which really will instead depend on who all testifies, which really all people in Ohio should care about, he says.
Anytime we're talking about the rule of law, the public should care. Everything begins and ends with rule of law, and without rule of law, we don't become a state, we're not a government, we're not a people.
And again, jury selection will begin this morning at 9:30 in Cincinnati. The full trial starting Monday. Live in downtown Columbus this morning, Amy Steigerwald for 10 TV News.
Amy, thank you. We're going to have a crew in Cincinnati on Monday. We'll cover this. You can get coverage on air and online.
Well, this is a very complex story involving many groups and many allegations. 10 TV's Andrew Kinsey is getting us caught up to speed.
Let's start here. First Energy had been asking Ohio lawmakers for money for 2 nuclear plants. According to the FBI, First Energy routed more than $60 million to 501c4 groups. The complaint doesn't directly name or charge First Energy, instead refers to it as Company A. Here's why this is important. 501c4s are not required to reveal their donors, sometimes referred to as dark money groups. According to the complaint, those groups were controlled by then Ohio House Speaker Larry Householder. Allegedly, Company A sent most of the money to a dark money nonprofit called Generation Now to support candidates Householder chose, in turn helping him win his bid to Ohio House Speaker. In 2019, Householder earned that title with 26 Republicans and 26 Democrats. Shortly after House Bill 6 is introduced, it provided a $1 billion subsidy to fund the original 2 nuclear plants. It passed the House and Senate, and then in July of 2019, Governor Mike DeWine signed it into law. The complaint lists a number of dark money groups, including Generation Now and political action committees where money was allegedly sent. That is not illegal, but what is unlawful is how the money was allegedly spent. 1, to get Householder elected and elect others who would help him acquire the subsidies. 2, the FBI says Householder used the money for personal benefits, like paying off a lawsuit and to fix a house he owned in Florida. And 3, it alleges money was used on advertising and other efforts to pass House Bill 6. As a result, Householder and 4 alleged co-conspirators were arrested and charged in a racketeering and bribery case. 2 of those men pleaded guilty. A third, longtime lobbyist Neil Clark, died by suicide. 3 months later, Householder is expelled from the Ohio House. Only Householder and former GOP chair Matt Borges have challenged the case against them.
And again, that was Andrew Kinsey reporting. We will be following this trial closely, as you would expect from 10 TV. Make sure you download our free app. You can find that in your app store.